That's funny. I mistakenly didn't find anything to play before we started, so... Stuff. Yeah, welcome. The calm before the storm. Oh, yesterday, on Sunday when we did the podcast, I didn't have the power plugged into my laptop. And I was like, why is the laptop being so slow? And then all of a sudden it went power. I was like, oh, and the cable had just fallen out slightly when I plugged it in. As soon as I did that, the computer just wouldn't walk off. Hey, Game
yeah,
Boy.
well, it would have been on power save mode.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it doesn't like it. It doesn't work.
No.
No.
Lappies don't like working off battery half the time.
No. I was really surprised how bad it was, though. I was like, what's going on with my laptop? It's dying. Oh, power. Oh, right.
Yeah. It's a good thing it didn't die halfway through the stream.
It popped up on the screen, and I was like, oh, no. And I looked, and I was like, click.
We'll need to get you a desktop.
I have a desktop. It's now doing transcoding.
You get another one. You can never have too many desktops.
Oh, I've got 3 sat in the room with me, plus my laptop, so I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. Oh. 2 minutes.
Yep.
This is good. Gives me like 5 minutes of like checking stuff. Quite gamesy this week.
Gamesy or Gainsy?
Gamesy. Macho game.
I've been hearing a decent amount of news.
Yeah, there's stuff around. There's stuff around, definitely. It's getting better. Now Activision's out of the way, people are actually starting doing news again. 'Barney just walked in, looked at me and walked out again. Okay, bro.
Did he not have enough food?
I don't know what he's up to. I think he's okay.
I mean, he's not a cat, so he's not judging you.
Oh, well, I don't know. I feel like he's a bit judgy. Five seconds. Just hit it.
Yep.
This is the XboxCast.
Hello and welcome to episode 56 of the Irregular Show. Join us as we cover the latest news, views and games from the world of Xbox. We're your hosts, Paul and Lee, or Lee and Paul, depending on how you do it. Do you do your first name?
That's alphabetical.
Oh, is that how you do it, Lee and Paul? Okay. Well, I didn't know if you do my name because I am Lee and I'm talking.
Well, I don't know because you always do mum and dad, which is
Mum
M and D.
Which is not alphabetical.
Not alphabetical. Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to say your mum?
No.
I had the notes on the wrong screen. That was confusing for me. I was like, oh, no, that's wrong place. How are you, Paul? How's it going?
I am good. I am having a good week. How about you?
Yeah, all right. I'm just sorting my camera. My camera's a bit weird. I think it's because of the Sunday stream. It messes up my setup sometimes. I'm good. Work is calmed down today for some reason. I think everyone's on holiday now. I think that's what's happened.
Yeah. We're heading into a long weekend, and I think for Napier it's an extra
we're
long,
off on
isn't
Friday.
it?
Yeah, because last week it was crazy, just constant busy, and then all of a sudden this afternoon I had 2 emails all afternoon. Both of them were from like computers, from alerts.
Oh wow.
It's like, where's everyone gone? I was like, oh, that's right. Everyone's disappearing now on holiday.
Yep.
No one cares anymore.
No.
They're all done. And it's a bit dodgy here. The weather's really strange. It started raining again, so everyone's just a bit sick of it. And
Yeah. We had like a sudden hailstorm, and 10 minutes later, it was sky.
It was
blue.
sky. Yes.
Yeah.
It was sky. Excellent. Yeah, we had rain. We had real rain this morning. Nice, beautiful day, and now it started raining again. As soon as I got home, I started walked dog, got back, sat down. I was like, "What's that noise?" Oh, it's raining again. What a shocker! Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. I thought we'd do the same as last week, actually, when we talk about
Okay.
games. I felt like it's a natural progression onto what you've been doing this week.
I think so, yes. And this week I have actually been playing games.
What?
Game?
Plural? Oh, okay.
No, not plural.
calm
I'm
down.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a bit too ambiguous, maybe? No, that's
ambitious?
not the right word.
Ambitious, maybe?
Ambitious, that's the word I'm
it's a way
thinking
better
of.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might start. I've got 2 games.
Okay.
One is Cyberpunk, which I've been playing for a while now.
Yep.
It's really good. I'm quite enjoying it. And it's kind of cool because how you play it. Like, I've just done a mission which is a bit. I'm trying to remember. I think it was off like Call of Duty or something. You know, you're in a plane and you're flying around shooting things from a distance.
I haven't played any of the COD games, sorry.
Oh, I don't know if it was COD or it was. What was the game pre to COD? So I can't remember what it was. God, what was it called? And
There
basically,
is-
you're in a plane, and what you're doing is you're shooting at people and cars and stuff from a distance. And your idea is you're helping a gang. There's a team on the ground, and you're helping them by clearing the area for them.
Okay.
No. Okay, it's kind of cool,
Sorry.
and it's a bit in black and white because it's night, so you do it like the black and white mode, whatever it's called, the night vision mode. So this is the mission I've just done, which so the main missions are kind of like quite cool. They're quite epic almost, like the missions on Cyberpunk. I've just done one where you have to help. I don't know what his name is. You have to help your mates get from one side of the screen to the other by taking out people on a sniper rifle and helping them and talking to them all the way through it. You look at stuff and you scan things, and you go, okay,
So
this
is that
is
the
here.
cop you help?
Yeah, the cop. Yeah. Idris Elba guy.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool mission because you kind of sat back going, and they shoot at you sometimes, but you can just one-shot everybody because you're on this Sonic super kind of, you plug your brain into the
You are
sniper.
God.
Well, you plug your brain into the sniper rifle. That's how good it is. And you have to kind of calibrate the sniper rifle by doing things like looking at things and shooting things and whatever. It's a cool
Okay.
mission. It's a fun mission.
I don't think I've seen it as one of the new ones added in.
Yeah, it's on the DLC.
That'll be
I'm
why I
going through
can't.
the DLC.
I'm not buying it. I will buy it, but I'm not buying it until I've had my fill of the one game I have played. No guess as to what that is.
What is that then, I wonder? So there's good anyway. So there's some good, lots of gigs, lots of extra missions. There's quite a lot of content. I think it's like 30 hours if you do all the content, which is quite a
That
decent
doesn't
amount.
really seem like a lot for like a CD Projekt game.
For DLC,
Considering
though.
the base one, you can play, 200 hours and not
I did
hit anything.
80. I think I did 86 in the base.
Yep.
I've done 12 or so in the DLC. But I'm taking my
Okay.
time. I'm doing every single gig. I did the same
Nice.
thing last time. I'm just doing it all. It's fun to do all the stuff. Got a nice cool
yeah.
car. I got a car which has guns.
Yeah. Wow.
You actually shoot things from the car.
That
one
is
of the-
cool.
It's one of the new things that you've added to it is like car battles, I guess. So you can lean out your car and
Okay.
shoot. But now you can actually, the cart is a gun. So, this
is really cool.
Yes, this is really handy because you get chased by stuff. So sometimes it's good to shoot them all.
Do you think that was inspired by like the car chase gun battle scene on the Netflix show?
Oh, quite possibly. There's a lot of that because that's cyber psychosis things from Netflix, isn't it? From the show. Like someone put on too much cyber gear, blows your brain.
It is in the actual thing. Like in the TTRPG one, the more cyber enhancements you have, the less your humanity score is, and you have to start rolling like willpower against your humanity, or what the game's version of willpower is.
Yeah. Oh, so that's the same as the anime, isn't it? Because he still loses his mind as he goes through. Yeah. So this is the same
I think they
thing.
just removed it from the original, PC game because you want to feel heroic. You don't want to start in a game feeling limited by your upgrades.
Though. It's really weird, though, because you have to spend points to upgrade your cyber... I don't know, stamina, isn't it? Is it stamina? No, stamina is what you use to do stuff, I think that's right. So you spend points, these attributes, to upgrade yourself, to give yourself more space to add more things to it. So when you first start off, you're like, I can't actually equip all my gear I had originally, almost. Like it's actually...
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then you can upgrade your gear. So you get level 5+ now, which is all everything gets upgraded.
Nice.
Yeah, which is cool, but you're kind of going, this is going to cost. Got to be really careful. So I've got slots available on my arms because I can't actually put a gear in there because it will blow me over the top. Like I've just maxed everything out. I'm very, very, very network runnery though.
Yeah, I did love the Netrunner gameplay. I mean,
because I took out stuff now because I use set things on fire, whatever that's called. And I can go in there. They say there's 4 guys in there. I have enough stamina to hit all 4 guys, and they all just melt and die. So I don't have to do anything. They just go, and they're all gone. I'm like, okay.
I did like the basically make the person berserk. That was always a good one to just watch the enemy just kill each other.
Oh, suicide's good. I always do suicide.
Yeah, suicide is good because that has a fear effect on it. I think my favorite one, however, was Contagion.
Oh, yes, I have.
If you level that up, then you ping one guy and they can bounce to 4 guys, and then that bounces to 4 guys, and then you ping someone over there, and you just have this net of double pinging and double bouncing.
There's an attribute you can spend which actually has a chance of increasing what stuff does.
Yep.
So it might bounce onto other people. So you go Contagion plus extra maybe. Yeah,
I could wipe out an entire base just with 2 or 3 contagions, and it went everywhere.
It's awesome.
It was great.
Yeah, it's real fun.
Yeah.
So I've basically just put all my time and all my money and all my attributes are into doing killing things with my brain or whatever it is.
Nice.
Whatever powers you're using. But I have an amazing sniper rifle which sets things on fire, which is quite handy too.
That is handy.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's a really good gameplay. The driving of cars is still a bit pants, but the actual game is kind of cool. I always find it crashing it a lot when I'm driving the car.
Yeah, but it felt like the cars were so solid, it didn't matter because I'd never have a car blow up. And then if you do, you just dial it back.
That's right, yeah. It's just go around corners and misjudge it and then crash into something. You stop, you're like,
yeah.
And then you have to get out of there.
Yeah. It's
definitely worth going. I think they've done a really nice job with this game now.
Good.
It's very well done.
Although I think they said they've had enough of Cyberpunk. Well,
number 2's coming out.
More.
Cyberpunk number 2's coming out as a sequel.
It is a sequel done by CD Projekt?
Yeah, called Orion or something it's going to be called.
Really? Because I had read stuff that they were saying the launch just broke them and they didn't want to do another.
So Orion is the upcoming sequel to 2077 developed by CD Projekt.
Wow. Okay, maybe they done a backtrack on that. Maybe, with the Netflix show and the, I was going to say Phantom Liberty, but that there is StarCraft.
No, Phantom Liberty is DLC. You're right.
It is?
Yep.
What is the Wings of Liberty is StarCraft? Sorry, I just had too much liberty.
Too much liberty.
Need to take our liberties away.
Exactly, yes. So here you go. So this is actually the article here. I found an article for it. So first announced October 4th, 2022. So it's last year it was announced. Orion serves as a code name for the project to be developed. After the release, the Phantom Liberty expansion and core team responsible for 2077 will move to Boston, USA and establish a new hub for CDPR. In 2024, the team will help with Vancouver. Slated to start development of the sequel. I believe they've started the sequel now.
Wow. Pretty good. I'll buy it. I
Oh,
don't know if I'll
yeah.
pre-order it, but I'll buy it.
They must have learnt their lessons, though, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. So the just an next article was here. They don't regret making 27/7 first person, but yet decide on Cyberpunk 2. The option to
Okay.
switch would be nice. The over the shoulder
It would be.
to first person. Be quite cool.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
first person is good for gunplay, third person much better for melee, and I think it would be handy to do net running in third person, so you can actually hide behind stuff and still
And see
peer
around corners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mass Effect style, you mean? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, walk into a wall and angle the camera right, you'll be able to see what's coming up.
Yeah. Although I've managed to got an ability which I can see through walls, so I can kind of see stuff anyway. I can't necessarily ping them, but I can definitely see there's a person stood behind a wall.
I just find ping, it highlights anyone. You know
Yeah,
who
that's
they
right.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. I can't wait to finish it. I heard it's a really good ending. And there's like 4 endings to this game.
Wow.
There's like one of those, the whole kind of get to this mission. It's called Firefly or something it's called, Mission 10. Once you get to that one, that's when you make the decisions to go off and do. So what I normally do is I save it there, do my natural play of what I would do, and then go back and choose the right
And have a look.
see them all. Because they're kind of cool.
Well, it's good that it's kind of closer to the end. I think Witcher 2, it was like your second mission, and that's when you made the decision, did you go with the Scoia'tael or did you go with the humans, whatever, and you'd have to play the whole game to do it, which a great concept, seeing the entire game from a different point of view. But if you're dealing with an 80-hour plus game, do you really want to play the whole thing through again?
Yeah, well, they did the same. 27 was good. They did exactly the same. They kind of give you a point to a lift, and at the lift, you can then get the 5 different endings.
Yeah.
But it's 99% of the game's done. Like, it's the last mission.
Well,
So
that's
a really
what
good way
I
of doing
got
it.
on. I chose not to continue it because I wanted to go do all the Netrunner missions. And
Oh,
then
it's
I'm glad
fun.
I said no, because that's when the Johnny's band missions popped up. And
Oh,
I've never
had
done
you
his
not
band
done all
missions.
those? Oh,
No.
you get all his outfits and stuff.
Yeah, I've now got
Yeah.
his Porsche, I've got his guns, I've got
That's
his
right.
outfits.
Yep.
Yep.
They're fun because you jump in as him at
Yeah.
one point, don't you? Run around as him, shooting with his gun.
Do a bit, if I remember rightly, yeah.
Because you're actually on the stage, aren't you, as him at some point? Don't you jump into his life?
That's right at the start. That's after you've been killed, you're reliving Johnny's memories of taking down Arashoka Tower.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Against that guy that's trying to kill you with lots of fire and stuff.
Adam
whatever.
Savage.
Oh, there you go. You've got better memory than I don't remember.
I've played the TTRPG, so all of this is canon from the actual RPG. Yeah.
Right. It's cool. It's such a cool amount of content there, isn't there? So many good stories.
There is. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have done well pretty much sticking to as close to the canon as they can.
Have you read the Witcher books?
No,
At
I
all?
haven't, honestly.
Be interested to see
At
how
all,
close they
no.
are. No.
No. From what I heard, Henry Carvel kept them as close as possible, and that's one of the reasons he left. He didn't like the path they were going, which was the generic fantasy that the Rings of Power style fantasy.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, that's what they wanted to go down, that style. Which I think the Wheel of Time has gone down. Honestly, I got bored with the first episode of Wheel of Time.
I haven't seen it. I've not heard good things. I've not watched it.
I wanted to watch it because I enjoyed half the books. I think I got up to book 7 before I sort of stopped reading them.
Yep. It's one of those just doesn't stop. They just keep writing.
I think there were just too many, like, they've got the record for the most named characters that have backstories and stuff in it at about 1,200.
Game of Thrones, isn't it? It's just insane.
Yeah, it was just too much. One of the main characters from book 1, one of the 3 friends, one of the 3 guys, I think one of the books, book 5 or something, he got out of bed, had a discussion with his wife, and then went down the road, and that was his story arc for that book.
Right.
Yeah, because there's just too much in it, and it was just getting harder and harder to understand.
Yep.
Admittedly, I was at uni and I was like 22 and studying full time, so...
Yeah, but I read Lord of the Rings book, Game of Thrones books, and I got sick of it after a while. Oh, another family is related to this family, which happens to be on the East Coast, and they're really good at using, I don't know, horses or something. You're like, oh, okay, cool. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we care anymore? Yeah.
No.
No, that's the problem. You just don't care.
No. But I mean, so many series like that. Like I think I got into book 4 of June. I didn't finish all of the June novels.
There's a lot as well, isn't there?
There's a lot. There's so much. There's the Raymond D. Feist, my favorite author.
He's
I
awesome.
still haven't read half of his stuff.
I find I read those in the set. I wait for all 3 of the books to come out in the set. They're always in 3s. And then just get the set and then read the set.
Yeah, but then he released like Talon and the Silver Hawk and then that set, and then he released another one and then another one. And I think I got up to book 9 when Pug kind of threw the moon of Tsunari, whatever, into the planet. He just, lifted himself up, grabbed the moon, boom, goodbye planet. And I don't think I read anything after that. I know he's released a whole heap more since then, but...
Yeah.
I have about as much time for reading as I do for gaming.
You're right. Yes, that's so true. Yeah. I must be reading Magician as well. That's such a good book.
Oh, yeah. Magician, Silverthorn, and Darkness at Synthanon are amazing.
Yeah. I read it once, and it was just so good, but it's such a book to read. It's such a meaty book.
It is such a book. Read the new version of it. He said he rewrote it after he done like the Serpent War saga. And he said, it's the book I should have written had I known what to do as an author.
It was his first
reads
book,
a lot better.
Wasn't it his first
It was his first book, yes.
And he was writing that off the back of his D&D days, which I find amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. Did you ever read the Krondor Legacy books?
Yes. Yeah,
for sure. They're based off the D&D computer game that was based off The Magician and Silverthorn. So they released a computer game version of it, and he wrote. I remember it coming out. Yeah, it reads exactly like a D&D session. Honestly,
so good.
Yeah,
so good.
It is.
Slightly off track.
Way off track.
What game have you been playing this week then?
Well, it's set in space, and I've got lots of guns on my ship.
It's a Carl's favorite game. It's called.
Yeah.
What was that game that came out about 3 or 4 years ago and it got rewritten again? It's that game, isn't it?
That Skyrim in space?
Skyrim in space.
No, Oblivion in space.
I reckon it's Oblivion, is it? So you're still playing with your ships?
Well, yeah, I completed the Vanguard missions, and I'd heard there's some really good unlocks if you do it. And I'm not kidding. There's some amazing... Yeah, I don't quite know how they calculate the full DPS because I've got its fire rate and then its damage. And I don't know, if you just count it as the fire rate is how many times per second it shoots. So missiles are 1, they shoot once per second, whatever. These guns are shooting 6.8 times per second, and they're doing 11 damage as particle weapons, which doesn't sound like a lot. But that comes to just on 72 DPS if you do it as shots per minute. The thing is, they only take 2 power, so you can have 6 of them on your ship.
So I was struggling with the last mission of the pirates, the Red Crimson Pirates, really struggling on the last mission. Because you basically, but I was on the pirate side, not on the, I'd managed to flip it by falling out.
Yeah, that's the one that's bugged for me, and now I've got about a $2 million thing because I just keep, I can't pay the bounty off, so New Game Plus for me.
Right. So I found I was really struggling until I got hold of the exactly the It's a laser that shoots out. It's like 2 lines, isn't it, that comes out? Like just basically 2 sharp lines that come out of the ship.
No, not this one.
Oh, because all I did was
this is Vanguard specific.
I put in 2 of these. I had 4 of these guns shooting at once. And as soon as I did that, I could just destroy stuff immediately.
Well, I've found, because I've also got the Vanguard auto turret version, which is a little slower. It's only 4 shots per second, so to speak, but it does 18 damage for both. And I just pump all my power into the auto guns, all the rest of the power into these auto shooting things. So I've got the turrets just doing whatever. And I open fire and like 6 bolts, and then suddenly the turrets kick in and you're firing 10 bolts doing massive amounts of damage. I think it's about 5 seconds and most ships just crumble.
Oh,
like I've given up using, I might even delete them, but I've given up using EM weapons because my ship just destroys everything too fast. Yeah.
Does it still? What was the design going for? Have you gone for something particular, or are you still messing around?
I'm still messing around. So I'm still trying to get it so it feels more like a lived-in ship instead of just adding habs in for the fun of it. But yeah, I can't wait until they actually do something with the habitations in there. And there are rumors. Some people were doing data mining on all the code, and it looks like the first DLC could be more space-based building, but this also could be rumors.
It would be cool to have a space station, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. Oh, yes, it would.
Space station with docks and stuff on it, yeah. Yep.
And I mean, if they do space stations, then maybe they can up the level of ships, so you can actually have ships that have little fighter ships you can build that can be docked in them.
You're talking about building freighters, basically.
Well, yeah, build massive freighters, massive destroyers, battleships.
So it really is just going towards, what's that game that Carl's played? Come on, the one that basically Skyrim is ripped off. Skyrim rips it off completely. And you can explore planets and run around a lot.
I'm trying to think of it.
Can't remember
EVE Online? No, not EVE Online.
No.
I'm trying to think. Not EverQuest, not...
No, newer than that.
Yeah, no, I don't remember. I do know the game he's talking about. I just cannot remember its name. If Kyle's in the chat, tell us.
He would tell us straight away, yeah.
He will.
We're having a very quiet chat this week, though, for some reason.
Yeah.
Starfield-like game. What is it called?
It's not that one that had the really terrible start.
Yeah, that was exactly that game.
Oh, that one. I don't remember its name.
No Man's Sky.
No, I'm sorry. No Man's Sky, yes.
Because that has frigates
and
stuff. That has frigates and all sorts. And it doesn't have spaceships, though, doesn't it? Space stations, sorry. No space stations.
Yeah, no, I think it does.
Ones that you can build, though? There's ones you can go to. I don't think there's ones you can actually...
Yeah, I don't think you can build any. But I'm sort of thinking more like X. Did you ever play the X series games?
No, never, no.
Think Privateer on steroids. You can have your own fleet of ships that you can just program the AI and do stuff. You can build your own mining bases on asteroids and your own space stations.
Sounds like EVE Online-ish in that respect, then?
It kind of is, but single player.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So you can have multiple mining ships all getting stuff off to the station, and then you have yourself a construction station building whatever manufacturing goods, and then you have trade ships taking those off to other settlements that trade highly for it and just start raking in the money. And that I would love Starfield to go to. But that's just my style of play. I like it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think that's Carl's style of play as well. There's quite a few people just quite happy to sit there.
Spreadsheet simulator in space.
Spreadsheet simulator, exactly. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I might just do all the missions. I don't know if I care too much about all the building stuff of it.
Yeah, I don't care about the missions. I'll do the building.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, as soon as I exited Vault 101 or Vault 111 and Fallout 4, I'm like, oh, yay, my son's dead. Or my son's missing. Let's go build something.
Build a house.
I think I spent like 4 hours in Sanctuary before even exiting, just playing with the building. Because why not?
Yes, exactly, yes.
Who cares about families and plots and that sort of stuff?
Yes. So the second game I've been playing is Forza, the new Forza.
Yes, how is that going?
So there's lots of pop-ups. That's my initial reaction. So they treat you like you're an idiot, basically.
Oh, joy.
So, for example, you go in there, because you can do, like, car upgrades, for example. And there might be 5 different places you can go to. So each place they highlight, and then someone slowly says to you what that section does. And I couldn't work out how to skip it. Then you're like, oh, okay, cool. And then the next section, they slowly say to you, you're like, oh, my word, I just need you to stop now. And there's a whole... Like the first race, you're fine. Okay, give me the first race. Tell me to accelerate. Tell me to brake. All that sort of stuff. You're like, fine. I don't mind being treated like an idiot initially, but then after a while, you're like going, can you just let me do some racing? Because that's kind of what I want to do. I know how to race. Yes. So that was a bit annoying. But what they've also changed is the upgrading of the cars. So you level up your car when you're driving it around.
Yep.
So I don't know if you level. Do you level up as well? I don't know if you do actually. I think you just level up your car. And then when you
Okay.
level up your car, you get new stuff for your car. Like it might be a new exhaust or a new gearbox or a new. So the higher level, up to level 50, I believe it is. And then you can upgrade your car. But you press auto and it upgrades like the best gear for you, a bit like Forza
Oh,
does,
wow.
Forza Horizon does. So
Does
it isn't
it?
just tweaking. You normally tweak the brake balance or something, might you? Or the
Yep.
the steering heavy, however you tweak that. But you can also tweak what gears on your car, which I believe is completely different to what they used to do. They don't let you do that, do they?
Well, no,
think
they
you just-
did. I remember the early Forzas you could. You could go right down to the tire pressure.
No, but this is replacing bits on the car. It's way more like
Like
Forza
Horizon, where you
Horizon
could
5.
just
Yeah. So you can go into tuners and because I was looking at that, you can go, oh, I want to get this tune. And it's like, you kind of go level B up to 600 points or 300 points, whatever it is. And it'll give you like 599. You're like, oh, cool, that's perfect. And then it tells you what parts you need and how much it's going to cost. Well, I don't
Okay,
think you
so
used to
auto
do that.
build.
Yeah, auto build, yeah. I'm sure that
Does it
wasn't
let
in the
you
original.
choose the style of auto build? Because obviously you can have cars that have, heavy acceleration, that sort of
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
then
yeah.
you can
Yeah,
have
for sure.
cars that are better on turning as opposed to better on
Yep.
braking.
It's
So
the same as Forza Horizon 5 where you can kind of go, or any of the Forza
Didn't play
Horizons
that
where you
one.
go and pick up. You always go to like looking at the people make a different build for you and they give you a little description of what it's good at. Like this is
Okay.
awesome at going in a straight line. This is really good at going off like the sort of description. So it's the same sort of thing again.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I feel like it's different to how
Very
they used to
cool.
do Forza. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I remember something similar to that in Forza 4. You could build your own car in Forza 4,
Right. Okay.
but then because it was done, you had your tiles of what races and what leveled the car. So you could be, front wheel drive, class C, whatever.
Yes, that's right.
You sort of kept the cars to that level. You didn't get some random V-dub and soup it up to an S tier.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So I think you can do that with this.
Okay.
I think you can blow it out because you get like an achievement for replacing the engine and stuff like that. I really want a wheel as well, clan. I really want a wheel.
Yeah. The Q10 clan says he is loving Forza with a wheel. Yes.
Exactly. Yes. I want to get a wheel, but I can't justify spending $500 on a wheel. That's the problem.
But can you spend justifying 499 on a wheel?
Maybe.
It's under 500.
Exactly. Yes.
Just think, Barney doesn't have to eat too much.
True. He could just get my love. That'll be enough for him.
He can.
There you go.
And maybe the occasional table scrap.
Exactly. He has a table capsule. He had like dinner tonight with me. He had my
Yeah.
leftovers, so that's enough for a little dog.
Just feed him some peas and gravy. Good
Yes.
British meal for a dog.
That's all right. The graphics, it's a beautiful looking game, but that's to be expected.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Have you downloaded the patch that fixes the save issues? Because I've got a couple of friends playing it, and yeah.
And you're
They
right.
said they were-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it says you need a stand and then you need somewhere to store it. You need a chair, obviously, and you need like your teddy bears around you and all that. It gets quite expensive.
You don't need guests over. Just convert the sitting room
right.
into a Forza hub.
Sell your couch.
Yeah.
Just have a Forza, have a racing car chair.
You don't have flatmates, do you?
No, not at all.
No. Well, just kick them out. Just sleep on the couch. Use your bedroom as a Forza room.
Make it into a room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played the first few missions, I've done all the training missions now. I've gone into the proper game, and it's just standard fare of racing around. I don't think I've played it enough to kind of see anything different yet, but no bugs. There was a weird article that came out that kind of apologising for the game being broken. They're going to fix it, but I couldn't find any bugs. I thought that was a bit of a
Okay.
weird. I think
I've got a lot
complaints.
of people complaining about a lot of bugs.
Yeah, there is.
One
There's tons of
guy
people complaining
lost
about it.
2 hours worth of progress in certain races because the game just bugged out. So we loaded a save that was corrupt. So he had to go back quite a bit.
That's
Lost
nothing.
a lot of leveling, a lot of races.
I lost 10 hours in Valhalla once.
Oh wow!
So I can't go back to that game because it's broke. Well, basically, it broke me.
Yeah. I wouldn't touch it again.
Yeah, it's fine. It's Forza. It's Forza, but I feel like they're just tweaking the what you can do to the car.
Nice, cool.
Yeah, there's not much to say really. It
Yeah,
is
it's a
Forza.
driving sim.
It's a driving sim. Yeah.
Can you put turrets on your car?
No.
Okay.
You
It's
can
not as good as
choose-
Cyberpunk or Starfield.
You can choose what outfit you're wearing, though. Does that count?
The spacesuit? Cyberwear?
It kind of looks spacey suity because it's a racing car suit.
Okay.
So it's a bit
Oh, yeah,
spacey
true.
suity. Yeah. And you get a
Nice.
helmet. Yes. So that's it. That's what we've been playing.
Cool.
Quiet week again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been watching more movies and playing games. I watched 2 shark movies this week.
Shark ones.
Shark
Nice.
movies. I like shark movies.
What ones?
The Shallows.
I've
Which
heard- yeah.
Blake
I think
Lively.
we tried to watch it.
Blake Lively gets stuck on a rock for an hour and a half.
Okay. Yeah.
It's all right. It's a bit predictable. Has a bit of a silly ending, I guess. But that's to be expected.
Yeah, it is.
It's those movies you watch and they always kind of what do they call it? Where they kind of say something, but they're just talking about something that's going to happen later, like
Yeah. Predictive.
Yeah. So they kind of talk about this coral. Oh, that's weird. Why would they talk about this coral? And then later on, I go, oh, I see why they're talking about this
That's
coral.
why.
That's why they talked about it.
Yeah.
They had to kind of plant it into your brain. And then I watched 47 Meters Down,
Ooh.
which is some 2 sisters get stuck in a shark cage, which the hoist falls and dumps them 47 meters down on the bottom of the ground, in the sea. Bottom. And then the sharks, obviously, because the shark cage, they've been getting these sharks in by putting blood out and stuff, or eating fish, whatever they do. And they get stuck there, and then they have to work out how to get up with only a little amount of air. And it's got a cool ending, though. I enjoyed the ending. It was
Nice.
unexpected ending, which was good. Yeah. So shark movies. There's a way forward.
Sweet.
I always like good shark
Nothing wrong
movies.
with a good shark movie.
Nothing's good as Jaws, though. Never found a movie as good as Jaws.
I didn't mind Deep Blue Sea.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Oh, interesting. Because I saw the Meg and Meg 2. They're a bit rubbish. I saw
Meg was good. Meg 2 was terrible.
Meg wasn't very good, really.
If you turn your brain off, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Black Demon is not very good. That's got really bad acting and really bad shark. Like, it's just a combination.
Yep. We did watch that, Mel and I, a few weeks ago.
There's not much shark in it, though. Did you notice the shark's not in it very often?
Yeah. We didn't see very much at all.
No. It's very strange. Chili says the Meg is fine.
Yeah, we have seen Sharknado 1, 2, and
I've not
3.
seen
I didn't.
Sharknado.
You're missing out. You really have to turn your brain off, possibly smash your head against a wall and have lots of alcohol, and you'll love it.
Okay, cool. All right. Just destroy your brain to enjoy it.
Yes.
I haven't seen Snakes on a Plane. I've been told that's quite good.
Well, Snakes on a Plane has the same actor as Deep Blue Sea. Samuel
It
L.
does,
Jackson.
doesn't it get eaten at the beginning of Deep Blue Sea?
No, halfway through.
Oh, he makes a big speech standing on the edge of the thing. And it
He's
comes and eats
halfway
him.
through doing an
Yeah,
epic
that's right.
speech. We
I
are
have
going to
seen
get
that
out
one,
of here. We are going to, and boom, he's gone.
He's gone. Yeah, that was quite
Yep.
that was quite clever. Get rid of him.
Yes.
That's right. I've seen that movie then. Ages and ages ago. Yeah. Let's do the news.
Yep. Let's get into this.
Charts, obviously.
Yes. So there's been a bit of changes here,
I
and
know.
your prediction is right.
What was my prediction?
You predicted that Starfield wouldn't be lasting at the top very much longer.
Oh, yeah. Sadly, it was this week. I think it
Yeah.
did. How many weeks is it? 5 weeks?
5 weeks at the top.
Does it say? Yeah, it doesn't really. It doesn't say no.
I'm just skimming through it, but no, I
No,
don't
it doesn't
see
say.
it.
So Modern Warfare 2's back at number, and
Yep.
then Fortnite, and then this is good though. Forza Motorsport is in from 20 to number 3.
Yeah.
So 20 was when it was a
So-
pre-order. We talked about it last week, where it was kind of just been released and pre-ordery.
Yeah. So that is a huge jump. That's 17 points up. Just wow.
Yeah, and that's
That's
official release. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
People would have jumped in to see what it's like. So I wonder who's going to stick around. That'll be the next. We always talk about this. So multiplayer games always take over the top charts.
They do.
But currently, Forza and Starfield are not multiplayer games.
No, they're not. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Forza to become multiplayer.
It is
pretty soon.
multiplayer, but no one really plays it for. I guess they kind of do. I don't think people stick around
Yeah.
Forza for the multiplayer game though.
No.
It's always a bit broken, and there's always people way better than you at it as well.
Oh yeah.
Then Minecraft is 5. Minecraft's its lowest for ages.
Yeah.
GTA's dropped down as well. Or because of
It's
Forza,
no longer
basically.
the top 5. Yeah.
And then we'll go down. It looks pretty kind of... Overwatch 2's jumped up a bunch of places, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure what's
I
happening with
wonder,
that.
has that come free to play on the Xbox yet?
It's always free to play on the Xbox.
Overwatch.
Overwatch 2 was, yeah. Overwatch 2 was free to play.
Really?
That
I thought it was...
That and Fortnite, I think it was. Both of those. No, Overwatch 2's a free to play game.
I always thought you had to buy, because Overwatch 1 you had to buy.
Yeah, no, they made it free to play.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Ah, well, there you go. See, this is why we do the news.
Ah. We're learning.
Learning for you. Halo Infinite has gone up a few places. That's on Season 5, I believe, a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
Gotham
It's got a
Knights.
few places, actually.
Yeah, it has a good jump, yeah. It's 16, 23.
Yeah.
23 to 16. And Gotham Knights has dropped down at 6 places because people have been playing that for a bit now. I don't know who...
CD Cyberpunk is still hanging in there.
Yeah,
just.
same spot. Mirage is stuck at 24. Oh, first new entries at 31.
Wow.
It's way down, isn't it? It's a very quiet week for stuff. I don't know what
And
common
there's only
hook
one
is.
other one. So...
Yeah, From Space, which people are kind of
Yeah.
excited about. That's a quite cool game. Re-entry of Celeste, which is a cool game from way back, and then Dead by Daylight is also a re-entry at 40. Skyrim is still not in the charts.
Oh.
This is a shock. This must be the longest it's not been in the charts for a long time.
Yeah. They'll be releasing a new version soon to keep
True.
up with it.
Yeah, true, because they must be a bit scared. Yes. So the charts are kind of interesting.
They are.
So we get into some news. So
Yes,
a game that's coming out this week.
yes, Lords of Fallen.
Lords of Fallen, yeah. So I'm only bringing this up because website's been really slow. This is a very weird... I don't know what it is with developers currently and not liking Xbox, but Lord of the Fallen patch will bring Xbox version to parity with other platforms, or versions.
Okay.
So PS5 and PS players can join the game as intended, and the patch will arrive for Xbox Series X and S in the coming days. So this is the 12th of October, and I don't think the patch is out yet.
That is weird.
It's another one of those not... I don't understand why they do this and not focus on all three platforms the same.
Well, I can somewhat understand focusing on, it's the easiest to get out. But I would have thought if you put it out for PC, the code for the Xbox is pretty similar, is it not? I mean, they're both DirectX.
It's just a VM. It's just a VM
computers.
sat on some hardware. That's all an Xbox Series X is. That's all a
Yeah.
game is.
So I honestly would have thought it would be easier. Like if you're going to choose one, go either PlayStation or go PC Xbox. But to do PC and PlayStation and not Xbox does seem a little weird.
It's very strange, yeah. And it keeps happening.
Yeah.
Constantly this is happening with games coming out.
I mean,
Not being
I'm not a
finished.
developer, so maybe I'm missing something about Xbox development.
No, it's the same as PC. You're right. You're right when you said it's the same as PC. Xbox is just a VM running on a bit of hardware. It's not doing anything special.
Yeah. No idea.
No, it's very weird. I don't know what to say about it other than why.
Don't know.
And it will kind of, I think it will hurt the game in the long run as well. Because a lot of people are saying online that they pre-ordered it and they've cancelled the pre-orders, especially on the Xbox side.
That's not good.
No, not at all. And people have cancelled. They're going to put the money somewhere else.
They
And
will.
especially with a whole bunch of games coming out soon.
Yeah.
They'll just wait until it's on sale. Well, they're like, whoa, if you can't be able to fix it, we'll wait until you fixed it when it's on sale, and then we'll buy it in 6 months or 12 months.
Weird. I wonder if it's something to do with the auto application of patches then. Maybe there's something extra they have to do for, patch deployment.
Oh, unless it's because I think we were on the podcast. We talked about the game that didn't come out because it basically got refused by PlayStation and Xbox because it was too broken, basically. So they had to go back and they were like,
Bethesda not releasing a game.
I know. Well, this is what's funny about it because you sit there going, well, wait a minute, Cyberpunk came out at the end of the day and that was broken. So then
76 came out.
Yeah, 76 came out. That was also
Anthem
broken.
came out.
Yes, Anthem wasn't broken, just no game. That was the problem with Anthem. It was a very limited.
Well, yeah,
it wasn't
true.
live. I played that game for like 60 hours. It was So then you're going, okay, oh, maybe that's it. Maybe it's because Xbox have turned around and said, the game is broken, you're not allowed to bring it out till you fix it. Whereas PC and PlayStation 5 have gone, oh, that's fine, you're okay.
Yeah, true.
Maybe they pushed back a bit.
But in saying that, isn't PlayStation 5 the ones who stopped you even being able to buy Cyberpunk?
On PS4, wasn't it? They turned it off PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very weird. I just find the story odd. And I don't understand what makes you think that you should go, oh, no, we'll just concentrate on PlayStation and PS5. Sorry, PC.
Know. It is weird, and you're right, it will hurt their sales.
Yeah, Twitter was all over like going, well, I've cancelled it then. That's fine. I'll just cancel the pre-order. If you can't finish the game, then I'll cancel the pre-order. That's all good.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, ow. So EB Games' latest sale seems pretty good, to be honest. It says here, TBH. They have a mix and match play. This is Aussie. And we have a bunch of Aussie listeners. So I thought it was kind of... It's worth looking at, keeping an eye on these, because Xbox, EB Games always have sales on, don't they? Especially these like twos.
They don't. They have once a month sales that last like 2 weeks.
Oh, there you go. So they always have a sale on. So just go away and come back next week if you miss it.
Yeah.
So what they got here for £250, they have like Valhalla, which is £25 really. You can look at it again there. There's what was the other game in here? Mortal Kombat 11. $25.
I mean, I'm looking at them. All of them are pretty decent games, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. Vertigo is actually quite good. I played that game. Got that on. I got a key for that game. It was real fun.
Nice.
And then the 2 for $25. They're even better. So there's obviously Battlefield and Dirt 5. Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance is quite fun. Immortals Phoenix Rising is a good game.
Yep.
What else was in Vampire Masquerade.
Yeah, looking at that.
Yeah. 2 for $25.
Nice.
So $12 each.
So that's not a bad one. Also, you want to take your old games, trade them. Because
that's true.
Yeah. Especially if you could get some sort of deal out of it. Some sort of trade-in for more in-game stuff.
I have a whole bunch of games which are on Game Pass now. Or owned by Microsoft now, which I probably should just go and trade in, because there's not much point keeping them.
No. Unless they leave Game
No, because I've got like Doom and Wolfenstein and stuff like that, which are all games owned by Microsoft. They're never going to leave.
They're not, no.
No. That was interesting. It's actually a disc, because these guys, you'll get a disc as well, I suspect.
Yes. Yeah, well, they can't trade codes, so all of these games will be disc. Pretty much means you can't get it if you have a Series S.
True, yes. There's a whole bunch of PlayStation games here as well, like Cyberpunk is on there, which I thought was funny.
I tried seeing how much Cyberpunk would be to trade, and at one stage I'd get 50 cents for it.
I bought mine for $6, I think. And that was when it was kind of broken. And I was like, well, it's so cheap, I was off buying it just so when it's fixed, I'll be able to play it. Because I actually saw the disc under my in my cupboard earlier, or last week. I was like, oh, there it is. That's right. I did buy that game. Yeah, it's quite cool. There's some good games in there. Yeah. So it's worth keeping an eye out for these deals.
It is.
Big news last week, which we knew was going to happen, like the worst kept secret basically last week, was Microsoft's Activision Blizzard deal went through on Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Yeah, it's awesome, finally. 21 months, someone said it took to get it done.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how many millions did lawyers make out of trying to stop it?
How much money did Bobby make out of it? Like 300 mil, wasn't it?
Oh, huge amounts.
Yes. So there's not much to say, because I think it's all been said, other than finally, and when can we see the games come out of it? That would be good.
Yes. I want Diablo for free on my Xbox.
Oh, yeah, so you can join me. I can take you through. Yes. This would be like a role reversal.
It will.
Yeah, you'll be the one normally on Diablo 3 that take me through. I can show you the way. Show you the way, yeah. So I did read today that someone reckons on Tuesday, I think it was Tom Warren was saying on Tuesday, there's going to be a bunch of games come out off the back of this Activision stuff.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, I know. I actually want to go back and play Diablo 2.
Is that on the Xbox?
Yes. Yes. Ooh. It's the what do they call it? Edition? Some edition that's got a bunch of stuff in there. Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah, I won't bore people, but well done, guys. Finally.
It took a long time. Like the Bethesda one, they announced it and said, "Oh, by the way, we bought Bethesda."
Yeah, that's right.
And
yeah.
same with Obsidian. So this one, it's just taken forever.
It's because PlayStation went, no.
Our favorite games are going.
No, COD. No. Yeah, we're excited. There's a whole bunch of information. We'll move on because we've talked about this for months and months and months. But
and months.
And months.
Hey, we were talking about it before even Xbox were talking about it.
We were. We predicted it.
We did. We did indeed.
Which is funny. I'm just trying to go. Oh, so actually this is quite cool. So I did find this. So this shows all the stuff now owned by Xbox. So
it's quite a bit.
Yeah, they've done all right.
Yeah. I mean, is it as much as Disney owns?
Ah, interesting. I don't know, actually. I just see a whole bunch of chat. I'm just confused by the chat. Roblox is up in 9 places. I didn't know PlayStation has got Roblox. Wow.
Really?
Anyway, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff here. So, yeah, there's I don't know how many I don't know what that number is now.
I'm trying to look at the actual. Oh yeah, you've got the full screen thing there. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Xbox Game Studios, Bethesda, Activision, Blizzard, King.
Even gives you staff here as well. It's interesting. There's 8,500 staff at Activision, 6,000 Blizzard, 2.5 at Bethesda, 2.5 at Xbox, and 2.5 at King.
Wow.
We get Candy Crush soon, though.
I'd like them to almost merge Obsidian and Bethesda. Just, get rid of the Bethesda writers, put the Obsidian writers in.
Who was it? They were saying they're joining teams back up again. They've got split up. Like companies that got split up into 2 different places.
That would be amazing. Well, Bethesda never really got split up. They bought an IP from someone. Hello, you've gone. I think I'm on my own for this particular podcast. Because Lee has gone.
1 second.
Nope, I can hear him there. I'm getting a lot of ding, ding, ding. But yeah, what was I trying to say? There was, I can't even remember. Interplay. That's it. Bethesda never had anyone from Interplay. That sort of went to not EA. That went to BioWare and Obsidian. So, yeah.
It was Obsidian that got split up, wasn't it? Yeah.
Obsidian and BioWare sort of split when it was back with, Interplay Interactive.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Well, the other ones had done the original Fallout 1 and 2. But neither Obsidian nor BioWare had the IP, so Bethesda bought it for Fallout 3. So your computer all right?
It's all right. I've got a dodgy cable sometimes I touch. I think it's that dock that you sent me up.
Really?
It's not happy. It doesn't like it sometimes.
That's weird.
Yes.
You should tell the person who you bought it from.
They're dodgy. I don't trust them. Never again. I'm getting stick from the chat saying it's old.
At first, I thought it was my computer playing up. I'm like, oh dear, have I just lost interwebs? But then watching the stream, it's still kicking in.
Yes. Sorry, I'm just having troubles.
Yep, no, that's all good. So that is a lot of, that's a lot of people dedicated to game development.
Yeah, for sure. And there's lots of different IP in there as well.
There are. Some of them I have never heard of.
Yeah, the Bethesda stuff is actually interesting. The Blizzard stuff's interesting because there's a whole bunch of different areas I got.
Yeah.
Blizzard
Alpha Dog.
Alpha Dog, yeah.
What is that?
I
don't know. No.
Battle.net as well.
Yeah. That's a huge, huge development.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What's going on with the screen, though? I'm having trouble with the website. As soon as I zoom in, I lose the whole website, though. It's interesting. Yes. Okay, cool. Continue on. This is exciting.
Yes.
Minecraft Live 2023. Big announcements.
That looks like the throne on whatever that planet is from that, IP no one really likes anymore. Star Wars, that's it.
Stop it. So 300 million sales.
Oh, wow.
Of Minecraft. It just said they say that we're the best selling. Up from 238 from 2 years ago. So it's still growing. That's a third more nearly in the last couple of years. They say it's the best selling game, but it's not because Tetris sold more than 500 million. Even though Microsoft claim it's the best selling. 15 years it's coming out for. Star Wars DLC. Path of the Jedi DLC. A trailer released during the event shows lightsaber combat and force powers. And some iconic Star Wars characters will appear. Planet Earth 3 DLC. A new TV series, Planet Earth 3, debuting this fall to celebrate Minecraft
Looks
education.
like that shark.
Does look like a shark, yes.
It does. In fact, it even says there, a shark from the Planet Earth 3 DLC.
That's good that they pointed that out. So that comes out this fall or 2024. Okay, so there's the fall is when the planet. It's now, isn't it? Oh, it's fall now. It should be out now. Then,
fall is now for the Northern Hemisphere.
Yeah, this debuts this fall, so it should be out now.
No, 2024.
That's for the Minecraft DLC. The TV series is out now. I think that's how it works. They previously worked on Frozen Planet 2 DLC, which I didn't realise. I never got any of these DLCs. Minecraft Legends also, they're going to get some community requested changes.
Yeah.
The ability to pet animals, of course, because that's what everyone wants to do. Custom campaigns, PvP mode, controls, UI shown on screen. Pillars of light for waypoints and improved pathfinding. So the next Lost Legend for Legends, Creeper Clash, is coming to the game on October 19th for Halloween. Another one is Snow versus Snout. Wow. It's launched in December. And what's more, frogs are coming to Legends in December, so that's great.
They can add frogs, but they still can't make the moon round.
No. And is it chickens or ducks?
Both.
Oh, they're both. I've never heard someone say both. Someone always goes one way or the other. No one ever says both. Interesting. Okay. So celebrating the 15th anniversary in 2024. There'll be exciting plans in store to mark the occasion. Okay, so they're not saying anything that sounds exciting.
Yeah. But still, 15 years and a game is still this popular. That's a pretty good achievement.
And this is kind of, this one about, I was listening to someone talk about this. So Microsoft, a really good example of what Microsoft can do is Minecraft, because that was obviously purchased as a third party. And they've just pushed through and gone with it. They haven't just killed it or, done stuff to it.
Yeah.
They haven't stopped it going to other places like PlayStation. It's on PlayStation. Even though PlayStation fought against it, it went on a PlayStation in the end. It's on the iPhone. It's everywhere.
Well, I mean, if it's everywhere, you make money from everyone.
Exactly. Exactly, PlayStation. Exactly. Microsoft Vanilla Update 1.21. Number of features coming to the OG Minecraft mid-2024, including the Crafter. This allows players to conduct automatic crafting. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. Also new. So you could set up like a mine or something, I guess, to make something for you. They also got trial chambers, which is procedurally generated underground structures for players to tackle, as well as light-emitting blocks called copper bulbs. And what's more, is adding the Breeze, which is a game's newest hostile mob. So the Breeze moves by jumping and shoots projectiles of wind energy and explodes on impact, like how blazes shoot fireballs. I didn't know what the blaze is, so that's interesting.
I don't know.
No, we don't play this game enough at all now. Currently,
No.
Yeah.
No.
So this is kind of cool. There's so much stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is. I mean, it's not my game, but it's a good game.
Oh.
Kids absolutely go nuts over it.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's doing that 3 months worth of the, what do you call it? The thing, what is it called? Where you can have an online persistent world.
Yeah, server.
A server, yeah, but there's a word for it, a realm. You can get a realm for
That's
3 months.
A realm, yes.
Yeah, from Game Pass, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Okay. So this is actually kind of funny because we're just talking about EB Games selling games cheap on disc.
Yes.
So the title of this is, yes, a digital gaming, only gaming future is coming and we can't stop it. So this is talking about how the game, what are they called? Big American, big box, Best Buy.
Yep.
By 2024, are getting rid of all their discs, basically. Q1 of 2024.
Well, I mean, when was the last time you went into the Wadafari?
You can't buy. I tried to buy them when I got my Xbox.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy some 4K movies. They don't sell them there anymore.
They don't sell any movies.
No 4K
they don't
movies
sell TV
at all.
series. They don't sell CDs.
There's nowhere in the whole of Napier would sell me a 4K movie.
Wow, we've got JB Hi-Fi down here, but that's the only place that sells movies.
So that's where I went to Palmy one time, and they had them there. I was like, oh, and they're on sale. So I just bought a whole bunch, basically. But yeah, because Amazon is the only place you can really get them, unless you want to drive to Palmy or do something like that, or go to Hamilton, I guess, for JB Hi-Fi. Hamilton, JB Hi-Fi? I don't know.
I assume it does, but I don't know. I know we're getting a new one down here.
Oh, really? Can we have your old
one? Yeah, it's a kind of small, pokey one.
That's fine. We're small and pokey up here.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember them good old days walking through Pokey Hawke's Bay.
That's right. We have got a J car in Napier now, which is very exciting.
Oh, so you should have movies.
They don't
no, I'm talking JB Hi-Fi. You've always had a J car.
In Hastings.
Oh, you mean there's one actually in Napier?
In Napier,
wow.
Yeah. It's exciting.
Wow.
A J car sell all sorts of bits. It's amazing. It's like heaven for tech people, basically. Walk in there and buy a cable or a clip for a cable. So all sorts. So this includes in-store Blu-ray, DVD, 4K HD. The retailers are gradually phasing out for the last couple of years now in the main stores nationwide, but online sales as well. So no more Best Buy exclusive Steelbook titles, and no more titles of Best Buy period.
Wow.
So the Steelbooks is annoying because they're kind of cool. It's nice to pick those up.
There are, yeah.
But it's dying. It's like 70. I think it says in here it's like 70% of all sales now are digital. Yeah, it does say down here. So that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different world. I mean, you're sort of thinking my kids won't even know what a tape is, but the way it's going, my kids won't even know what a disc is.
No.
Like a CD or a DVD or a Blu-ray.
Well, when's the last time they watched normal TV? Do you ever watch normal TV? Like actually turn on the TV and watch Channel 2?
We put it on for the news, and the kids hate it because those ads are not skippable.
Oh, yes, the ads. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the end. This is the end.
It's the end of an era.
I think so.
There's still a few DVDs I would like to get before that happens. Because, if the internet gets knocked out, I still have all my books, but there's still the occasional movie. I mean, can you go a year without binging the entire Lord of the Rings extended edition in one day? And you can't get that on streaming.
No, you can't. No, I have that on. Do I have it on 4K HD? I think I do.
I don't know. I've still got my original DVDs. Like, I bought the extended edition Blu-rays, but I gave them to my father.
Oh, really? You got those DVDs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got them on DVD. They're a little grainy, but they still look fine. They're still the movie.
I know, but once you see it 4K Ultra, though, you're like, wow.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The start of the second movie is amazing when there's going over the top of the...
falling in. Yeah.
Going over the top of the... what do they call the mountains in the South Island? Remarkables? Over the Remarkables?
They're not the Remarkables.
No?
They're just the mountains, aren't they? I don't know. I only live here.
Yeah, come on. You're actually around the corner from those mountains as well.
I can see them from my office. Yeah. When it's cold, you look out and it's just white on the mountains.
Yep. So, yeah, buy 4K movies now, basically. Keep them alive. Keep buying them. Because I like buying 4K movies. But I can't buy them all on my own. It's going to be hard.
No. So, anybody want to buy us 4K movies and send them to us, we'll keep a hold of them for you.
Yes. It's it's for the future. It's for the kids.
Yeah.
Yes. So, The Walking Dead, Destinies games coming out. 150 plus game endings. 3 possible final bosses.
Right.
I didn't know this was coming out. I had no idea.
I didn't either.
It's coming out on November 14th. So it's coming out real soon.
Yeah. Never heard of it.
No.
About 150 different endings. I mean, is that just 100 different colors? So you have 50 variations of blue, 50 of red, and 50 of green?
No, that's Mass Effect 3 you're talking about.
Yeah.
This new feature includes what-if scenarios, through which player can alter the endings of characters such as Shane, enabling them to survive alongside other familiar faces. These decisions not only influence the storyline, but also grant access to diverse skill sets, ensuring a dynamic and personalized gameplay experience.
Wow. So is this done by the guys that done the original Walking Dead?
No, because they disappeared, didn't they? You're talking about Telltale.
Yeah, well, Telltale, I thought they were back, because haven't they just released the Expanse?
By some Chinese, but yeah, I don't know if it's... it doesn't say it's Telltale. Destiny's released. It doesn't actually say.
No, I'm having a look through. I don't see who made it.
So progress through the game, they will encounter emotional accumulations of that showcase the surviving characters based on their strategic decisions. A long sentence, lots of words. Offer the thrill of confrontation, 1 of 3 different final bosses, and an element of surprise to the gripping gameplay. So you have Maggie, isn't it? Carl Grimes is in it. That's a kid, isn't it, Carl?
I
Herschel
watched
Green?
2 seasons of it.
Oh, okay. It got bad after 2 seasons. Oh, so this
I've
is
got all the comics, but I haven't read them yet.
Oh, it's Flux Games. No, it's different. It's Flux Games. The overall narrative remains closely tied to the essence of the first 4 seasons of Walking Dead. That's interesting. Yeah, so it has all the people in it. Herschel's in there, and Carl, and Lloyd Grimes. Oh, that's the daughter.
So it's basically taking
Rick's.
the TV series and just making like a what-if on it.
Yes. Sounds like Daryl's in
That
it.
could be an interesting... Yeah, that does sound like a good concept.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know it even existed, which is really funny.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's got there's demos and stuff out for it, or it's... I don't know. Is there any videos for it? Does it exist in
Didn't
this one?
see any.
Oh, here we go. There's an announcement trailer here.
Ah, let's watch that.
When did this come out then? 2 months ago.
We're on to the news, honestly.
I know. I didn't miss that. Oh, it's been juddery movie. It's kind of interesting looking movie, actually. Oh, it's AMC, so it's actually by the guys that make the TV series, or it's produced by them or something.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This could be interesting. I don't think it's going to show much. No, it's not. Oh, there's a little bit of gameplay. The graphics don't look amazing. They look okay. Oh, there's zombies.
Really? In a Walking Dead?
I know, it's a shock. Yeah, the graphics actually do not look that very good.
No, they don't.
Interesting. Maybe that's why we didn't talk about it, because it didn't ever... Interesting. Okay, so that's coming out. 150 endings. Replayability or what? Another game's coming out. So, do you ever play Hot Wheels, the first one?
I played with Hot Wheels as a kid. But I never played the
computer game. It's a very cool
well,
computer game.
yes, I did play a Hot Wheels one back in like 95 on the,
PlayStation 2.
486.
The top-down view in the PlayStation 2, was that? Oh, was that Micro Machines? That was actually.
There could have been Micro Machines, yeah.
Yeah. So Hot Wheels came out 2021, a couple of years ago now, and I played it. I actually bought it because it's real fun, but it's kind of boring after a while because there's no storyline. It's just literally go to race, do race. If you win,
Finish
you go
race.
to this and just continue repeating it. So with Hot Wheels 2 Unleashed, turbocharged, no less, they've actually got a story in it, which sounds a bit silly, if I'm honest. But at least they've got a story in it. So in this one, they were introduced a scientist and 2 younger racing friends. The scientist accidentally uses Wayne, basically the honey I blew up the baby, and blew up 5 distinct animal toys. It is now the racer's job to race down the road and beat these toys to return them to their original size. very silly. But at least it has a storyline this time.
Yeah.
At least it does say this is actually quite a good review. So it kind of goes into a bit of detail about it. So more interesting races. The rare racing, yeah, okay. Yes, the graphics are good anyway. I'm just trying to remember what I thought. Oh, so this is one thing they've brought in, is an elimination mode. So there's 12 races, and whoever's last gets kicked out of the race, which is a bit more interesting.
Well, 12 laps, you mean?
Yeah, well, it's a time thing, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be every like 20 seconds, probably 30 seconds. It'll be
I
somebody
see.
out. That's
Yeah.
how they normally do it. And it'd be quite fun in multiplayer because that's how Micro Machines used to work. Remember playing Micro Machines?
Yeah.
It was always whoever's last gets kicked out of the race. Be one of those things again. They've also added a drift-focused race. You rack up points and wear points. So basically, if you're drifting, you get more time to go around, I guess. There's time trial mode.
Nice.
Yeah. The music's horrendous. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just techno babble.
Can't be any worse than that penguin thing from last week.
True. I don't know. Yeah, so this is cool. I like this game. It was a good game when it came out. And they've tweaked it a little bit, so.
Nice. It's always good to see people improving.
Watch out for the DLC, because last time there was about 30 or 40 bits of DLC. Lots of different cars.
Do they just count a car as DLC?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There was extra maps. There was like a Jurassic Park map, and there's like 4 or 5 different maps on it. Yes, I thought it was quite cool. And it was just silly. I thought the game was quite silly when you do Honey, I Blew Up the Baby.
I remember that movie.
Yes, yeah. Never had a sequel or anything, did it? Just had those.
Well, that was the sequel.
That was a couple of times I Blew Up the Kids, yeah. Never happened again, though, did it? No more.
No, there's just the 2.
We must do a remake. Yeah, this Diablo 4 custom Xbox Series X is so elaborate that it doesn't work. Have you seen this?
I'm looking at it and thinking, man, I want this Xbox.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's actually just a picture of an Xbox. It's not. It's a sculpture of an Xbox.
Wow.
So this is a sculpture by
nice.
Augustus Rodin, or August Rodin. He spent 37 years building this.
How did he know the Xbox would exist 37 years ago?
Well, he's smart. He's from the future. So he went in the future, found out, and then went back and then built it. Because he did it in 1887 or something. In 1880, he started doing it.
Do
you think they started designing the Xbox in 1880? Maybe that's what they're saying.
Yeah, no, power was developed from memory specifically to power the
Xbox. Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
This looks incredible. You actually get an Xbox that works, and this as well. So you kind of get 2 Xboxes, I guess. Working console plus this. It looks incredible.
That would just look so pretty, just sitting on...
I want to know how big it is. Do you think it's the Xbox size?
I think it could be.
It doesn't really say, does it?
No, but I'm going to guess it would be life-size Xbox Series X sitting in there.
It's awesome. Available if you do the sweepstake. So you know the whole sweepstake thingy. Yeah, chance to win console. Yeah.
That is nice.
Yeah, that's quite cool, isn't it?
That is. That would be a collectible I would want to collect and buy.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Next story. So this is Xbox Special Olympics executives talk ongoing partnership in inclusivity in gaming and more in the new interview. This is cool. So Xbox always all over this sort of stuff. It's because they've done this like I don't know how many times now they've done the 2014 was the first time they did the Special Olympics, working with them. So it's 10 years now. So that's quite cool. And obviously they brought out that controller as well. The adaptive controller, I think it's called.
Yep.
Something like that. Yep. So this is good. They've got a whole bunch of events happening.
Nice.
Yeah. So on the 11th of November, the actual there's a virtual Rocket League tournament alongside celebrity supporters of Special Olympics and the NFL players and WWE superstars.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. On the 18th, there'll be an in-person live stream based in LA during which people can play. Last month they hosted 3 Special Olympics athletes at the Microsoft Experience Center. The trio received so-called shoutcaster training, as well as lessons on commentating for a series of workshops and guest speakers. So that's really good. So the whole, they're doing a lot. Obviously, the game's going on, and they're getting trained how to do commentating on whatever game they're watching, like Rocket League or whatever.
Yeah,
that's really.
And
cool.
that is really cool to see.
Yeah, I'd like that sort of experience, something like that.
Yeah,
because it's a skill. Like, it's really hard to do that, to be able to talk all the way through something happening.
Oh,
and
it is.
Be interesting and sound interested, I guess.
I mean, I know we're absolute experts at it, but
exactly. But other people might want it as well. Yeah, this is really good. There's lots of stuff in here, so it's worth keeping an eye out for all the events. I guess there's more events going to come out, but that was a few they picked on.
Yeah, I mean, Rocket League's a good choice for that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, unless Carl's playing, it's great.
Maybe Sea of Thieves. You reckon that would be?
Well, they have the private worlds now, don't they? The private sea places.
They do. So you basically set up teams of 4. Each person gets a battleship, and yeah.
No, you give each other what are they called? Those stupid little ones?
The sloops.
The sloop. Everyone gets a sloop. You just fight against each other in sloops. Sloop racing, maybe. Yeah, it's very cool. Good on Microsoft. Good work. Very cool. Last few stories now. So games are coming out Game Pass. Actually, no, I'm going to skip that. I'm going to do this one first. I'm going to do the Robocop story first.
Okay.
So, I think it was, we talked about this game last week, and they said it looks shocking, it looks terrible.
We thought
Why?
Yeah.
I keep seeing reviews of it going, it's actually really, really good.
Maybe they put more into the gameplay and story than they did into the graphics.
So, this review's interesting. Yeah. This is on Polygon, this review, and he says it starts off exactly like you expect. So basically, it starts off, first mission in Rogue City is that you Robo, as he calls him, or Robocop, and his partner, Anne Lewis, who's actually the same partner from the TV program, or the movie, sorry.
Yep.
They've gone to go to a TV station, which has been taken over by Torchlight, or Torchhead, led by Keith Flint, lookalike. I don't know who he is. So Robocop and Lois clomp through the station's corridors and stairways, dispatching scores of armed gutter punks, high-powered guns, shooting on exploding barrels. It's just typical kind of what you expect. You're like, walking tank, infinite ammo, shoot stuff, things explode. You're like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I expected. And then when you finish that first mission, it actually takes a turn, because Robocop then malfunctions in the scene, has flashbacks of his pre-cyborg day, hallucinations of his widowed wife and son, and causes him to basically shut down. A glitch caught on camera that benches Robocop and fosters public suspicion that it's incapable at best, extremely dangerous at worst. So then you go back to he basically gets diagnostics and his orders are recalibrated. And he's kind of goes back into this weird, I'm going to go and talk to people mode. Robocop not have to upload the law by killing a bunch of dudes, but serve the public trust. And he's carried with, I don't know what this is. What's a scofflaw off to the drunk tank? I don't know what that is. Oh. He's tasked with carrying a scofflaw off to the drunk. I'm guessing he's carrying some drunk guy into the drunk tank, which is like a room they have where people are drunk in the police station. He interacts with the citizens of the police station. It sounds like it turns into like a less of a go and shoot stuff. Yeah. And then he has to inform a kin about a death in the family, which he handles like the grace of a fax machine, which I thought was funny. Could you imagine him saying, your daughter is dead, and that's it, and then walking off? You're like, okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's kind of good review. I don't know. It says it starts off really well.
It says here, what Robocop Rogue City really gets right is its aesthetics.
Yes, borrows a visual language from Robocop 1 and 2.
Maybe we judged it wrong.
I know.
But it really looked terrible last week.
I know. And this is what the first couple of hours of Robocop will surprisingly, and it will certainly be impressive if they make the Taeon who make it can make a 20 to 30 hour campaign just as compelling.
Yeah.
It's got Fallout Special System. It's got a bit like Fallout Special System. Skill trees, expandable upgrades to being slow motion vision, shock waves that can kill a son of foe, a punch dash. There's a whole bunch of skill tree stuff you can do. And you can give out parking tickets as you want. So now I feel bad for judging a book by its cover.
No, I don't.
No? Okay, cool. That's good. You let me off the hook. But there's been a few people saying this game is actually really good. Well, this is not the first review I've read, but this is the best one that kind of give a good description. So go find it on Polygon because it's quite a good read. I know. A shock. Game Pass. Game Pass games.
Yep.
There's been an additional Game Pass game from last week. The Dead Space remake is coming out.
Wow.
On Game Pass. That's only 2023, that game.
Pretty.
It's a very good game. I've heard the Hog guys talk about it and say it's awesome. Like, it's a really good remake.
Okay.
Really good remake of it.
I mean, the first game was amazing, so...
Yeah. They've continued. I think they've captured it plus.
Wow.
So this is a bunch of games coming out. We talked about these last week, so it's the same. Like a Dragon Ishin, which I saw a headline of today. The best, what do they call it? Japanese samurai game ever is coming to Game Pass. Is what some headline was.
Nice.
FM Manager 2023. That's quite tempting. Me and Carl have been talking about this game. Don't do racing. You can just manage the team. It's quite good.
Spreadsheet Manager for cars.
Spreadsheet Manager, exactly. City Skyline 2, not coming out on a console, though. I believe it's pushed out to next year. Dead Space, which was the surprise October 26th. Yep. Frog Detective is supposed to be really good. I don't know Miniko's Night Market. The Headbanger one looks a bit daft. And then Jusant, whatever that is.
We watched the Headbanger. No, we're not watching that again.
No, that's right. Oh, that's what that game was. It okay. Yes. Let's not do that. Persona 5 Royal is leaving, which is supposed to be a very good game. Signalis is leaving as well. This is October 31st. Gunfire Reborn also leaving. I think that's the shooting to music. Kill It With Fire.
That's a bit sad. My kids like that one.
Yeah, was that you blow stuff up?
You're trying to kill a spider.
Oh, that's right.
Overkill a spider.
Overkill a spider, yes.
Yes.
Celesta Crown of the Magista. That Kill It With Fire, you should pick it up now because it's 20% cheap. You're 20% off before it disappears.
True. Yeah.
If you're going to pick it up, then. Or just have sad kids shouting at you saying, Dad, why?
Yeah.
That's news.
That is. Not a bad lot this time.
Yeah. Didn't have to scrounge around. Actual news.
Yes. It was a bit dry 2 weeks ago. It was okay last week, but...
Oh, thanks. I do try.
Not you. I mean, the level, the amount of news.
I know. The quality of the news, not the delivery. Yeah. So games coming out this week, Paul. What gems have you picked for us this week?
Well, I did read a review saying the Skull Island Rise of Kong is got to be the worst game they have ever seen.
Also saw that headline, yes.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the graphics thinking, how could this be a modern game? This looks like 1999 level.
Well, I've got to log in because my Xbox Microsoft website is rubbish.
Yeah, I've heard it is just terrible. Don't touch it. Don't download it. Avoid it like the plague.
So it's $40.
Yeah, no.
Wow, that looks like someone got paint and then kind of stuck some pictures on them.
It looks terrible, doesn't it?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
I know, that is bad on all levels. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, okay. That's terrible. That's real special bad. I'm quite impressed how bad that is.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at the next one.
This one's very weird. Number 10's quite weird because it looks like...
what's with the coloured dinosaurs?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a pastel... Oh, is it pastel? It's like a pink dinosaur or something going on?
I don't know. But look at the cliff textures in the back.
I know. That's what also caught my eye. It's like it's been copy and pasted. It's like they've gone, we've just got paint and we've got these trees and this cliff. We'll just copy them in from outside.
Wow.
We'll use layers because someone used layers once. No, that's...
Yeah.
This is incredible. Exactly, Beans. It's incredible. Beans has come out of the chat. Yes.
Wow. Okay, so...
It gets worse.
We'll avoid
the
that.
further you go, the worse it gets as well.
Next one that has caught my eye
word.
is this one.
It can't get worse, I guess.
No, this one actually looks pretty cool. Vlad Circus, Descent into Madness. This...
Oh, it's Cthulhu.
What is it? In Vlad Circus, Descent into Madness, discover a story full of mystery and pain where every shadow hides a twisted secret or a vicious threat, and no one is safe from tragedy. I like the sound of that.
Oh, so...
That sounds very morbid and very...
It does.
It's the Carth style. Yeah.
What is it? Is it a side-scroller?
It looks it, doesn't it?
Oh, vaguely. It's like a scene thing, isn't it? You walk
There's
around
a
a
bunch
scene.
of nudists.
There's a bunch of nudists.
Yeah,
Nudists with fire. Why would you be nude and have fire around you? That doesn't seem
I
good.
don't know.
I think accidents will happen. Okay, so you like the look of this one because it's macabre and looks like...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Vlad. Brilliant. Lots of vampires.
Okay, there's a Hellboy one out there. Hellboy Web of Wired.
You're not interested in Sonic Superstars?
Not really. That's not my style. I never really got into Sonic. I was playing Alex the Kid.
Ah, you're one of those people.
Yeah.
What's interesting with this one, I think, is that it's actually the original Sonic. It's a side-scrolling Sonic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they did I saw the video for this in like the showcase maybe this year. And it sounds like the original Sonic. You play it going, this is basically Sonic the Hedgehog, but they've just, made it multiplayer. You got the 4-player multiplayer, and it's just fun.
Yep. I do like the look of the graphics.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good-looking game. Yeah, for sure.
It is.
There you go. I'll continue on. I just want to point that because it was a...
Oh, yeah. No, fair enough.
It's a goodie.
Fair enough.
Right,
but
so
I am looking at Hellboy, very
Hellboy.
much along the lines of the comic books. Like that art is straight out of the comics.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. Yeah, it's that kind of... What do you call that, though? I don't know what they call that art style. It's just
comic art?
It's just comic art, isn't it? It's just out of the comics, yeah.
I mean, all the backgrounds are washed out and sort of thing, drawing your attention to the action. And even then, they're sort of monochromatic with their one-off colours, but very bright contrast between...
It's not...
that
it's
and
very
red.
pastel almost, isn't it? It's like pastel with a bit of red for the... what was actually...
The red and the bright white for stuff. It's looking good.
All the video work on the Microsoft website. This is a bit of a gamble. Oh, it's a cool looking game. It's got that Borderlands look to it with the movement.
Okay. Oh, yes. That is nice. Yeah,
the
videos aren't playing for me.
The videos are shocking on the Microsoft website.
Yeah.
That's one play.
Repercussions. That's a fun word.
Oh, so he's just jumping into a portal.
Is that your audio?
That's me, yeah. I was just wanted to hear what it sounded like. Because the music could be quite fun with this.
I'm gonna be sore.
Oh, so it's like... it's very weird. You basically sit... It's like a third-person view of them. Or behind the person.
Good night.
It's got... Duke Nukem talking all over it as well, as he does stuff.
Yeah. No, I'm liking the look of that.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So we've actually got 4 this week that are pretty good.
This is a shock. Not Hidden Cats in London?
Well, I was looking at that thinking it does have cats in it, and it is $2.39 on sale from $2.99, so it's got to be good for you.
Exactly.
I mean, 60 cents off, and I'm having a look at it.
Just cats. Find the cats.
Yeah.
Find the cats in the page.
Okay. Far out. Yep.
Yep.
I can see why it is $2.99, and I think that you're getting ripped off. Cafe Owner Simulator.
Oh, I know. I did wonder about that one. I do like a good simulator.
Do they have the Karen DLC added in for free?
Ah, see, that's what you need. You need the angry waitress mode. Oh, it's just bad looking, though.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's like a poor man's Sims or something, this.
Life of Delta. What is that? October 18th?
Point-and-click adventure.
Okay.
Oh, Slender Arrival, the Slender Man.
That does look cool. See, that Life of Delta, that reminds me of a game back in the late 90s. Just the art style, that sort of stuff. It's bringing back nostalgic.
There's a lot of
Not Day
games
of the
coming out.
Tentacle, but
Lots of games coming out this next week, isn't there?
yes. And Slender Man in time for Halloween.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of cool looking, isn't it? It's like a cartoony side-scroller.
Yeah,
They're quite detailed drawings as well. They're kind of cool.
they
I
are.
like them. Yeah. Oh, there's puzzles.
Oh, cool.
You play a small service robot. And like any other robot, he's just trying to survive in this harsh environment. That's cute. That's a cute game.
We've got an Agatha Christie.
I did see that. Yeah, Agatha Christie
Christie
game. That's
game?
sometimes quite good.
Yeah. Is that
Does-
point and click, though?
It depends because there was a whole bunch of what's his name? Sherlock Holmes ones
Yes.
that came out too.
I did actually like that.
Yeah, they're good. They are good games.
Yeah. Endless
no.
Dungeon.
Who knows? It's got a very weird look to it. This Agatha Christie game. It's set in 20. Oh, it's Murder on the Orient Express.
Yeah.
It's set in 2023. This is like now, obviously. Oh, so they've modernised it. It doesn't save as a point and click, but it's interesting.
There are a decent amount coming out, on all honesty.
Yeah, they don't all look like bit games.
Crap. Yeah.
Crap.
Although looking at that,
I
I am
Endless
looking
Dungeon.
at gargoyles.
Endless Dungeon's very good.
Yes, I did see that. That
Yeah,
does
that's
look very
got.
good.
That's from Sega.
Yep.
And it's supposed to be a very, very good game. All right, so isometric view, shoot everything game.
Yep.
Smart. Looks good. Does look really good.
Twin stick shooter.
Twin stick shooter, yes. Cool. Okay, that does look fun actually. It's a
Yeah.
really good week for games this week, isn't it?
Honestly, it is.
Wonder
We
if there's
could
no
probably
big
spend a
games
whole
coming out.
podcast talking about them.
Yeah. Well, that's what makes sense why the news is so heavy on games now. Then
Yeah.
Hot Wheels 2 obviously comes out this week as well.
Oh, the Cafe Tycoon thing has a companion game coming out. Burger Chef Tycoon.
Of course it does. I see it. Yes. Yes. We did miss out a Jackpot Party Pack 10.
Are they up to 10 already?
10. It comes out October 19th.
right.
Yeah.
I've got 1 to 4, and that's enough.
Yeah, I always thought the ones you done in t-shirts was the best. That was the funniest.
Ah, that was. We can't really talk about it here because that's, they were some bad T-shirts.
It wasn't bad, but they're hilarious.
They were so hilarious, but we want to keep this PG.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, much of the same. It's a good week. It's a good week for games.
It is actually a good week for games. Looking through, there's some pretty decent stuff there. Oh, Mummy Pinball.
No, don't go near the Mummy Pinball.
Oh, okay.
I didn't click on it on purpose, but I will click on it. It's $2.50.
Yep.
If I actually have a look at it, because this will be a continuation of the other 8 they brought out of these, which all look exactly the same, and very limited pinball. Okay. I think we're done.
Yeah. No, it looks like a good week for games coming out.
Yeah.
Well, good in some respects. There's some
Well,
bad
it's
ones.
better. It's better.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not got too crazy.
No, not a bad week if you're into gaming.
Yeah, well, hopefully you are listening to this podcast.
I would hope so.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
That wraps up another regular show. If you want to get active in the community, then join our Discord. If you like what we do, then consider becoming a patron. If you want to contribute in another way, then reach out to us with your talent and we'll find some work for you. Yes, Paul? Or are you
Oh,
going to say
I'm
something?
saying, yep, do it all.
Oh, okay. Of course, if you can't do any of that, then just share the show with your friends, social media, or even over the radio at work, which has happened to me before. I heard myself talking one time, and I was like, "Why can I hear that?" It was someone had the Sonos turned on and put my podcast on. It was weird. If you like one of us, then you can find us at Paul. Where can we find you?
You can find me anywhere you can find good interwebs. I'm found at Hippo HQ on pretty much everywhere. Twitter, not
YouTube.
on Twitch yet, but yep, YouTube, Facebook, all that sort of stuff. And every Sunday you can
MySpace.
join Lee and I on the Rando stream.
Yes, with our new friend Rockets.
Yes, where
good.
we do random stuff. We make epic level characters and then put them in a rock band.
That's
Why not?
that was amazing. I don't think that's what Rockets expected, to be honest. He was expecting to do lots of fighting and stealing or something, but
Yep, it didn't happen.
and none of that. It was just lots of role playing. It was real. I really love role playing ones. They're real fun. It's definitely worth a listen. It was really funny.
Yes.
I am Lee Howard. Lee Howard 25 on Twitter. I'm Lee Howard on Xbox. Lee Howard on Twitch. Yeah, hit me up. We've been the XboxCast. This has been our regular show, and if you'd like, we'll see you all on Xbox Live.
Yes, you
Goodbye
will.
and good night.
And good night.
And we're back.
We are.
Very good. Very quiet chat this week.
Yeah, last week it was going nuts.
Beans have popped up and said hello to them. It's gone again.
I wonder if the Dunkleys are having a little one, little issues.
Little issues. What, Kyle was playing up again?
Yes.
Well, it's nice to finish early, because normally you finish so late with Kyle. Like starting an
true.
hour early makes a huge difference.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine podcasting till 10.
Oh, I did till like 11:30 sometimes.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, I started one hand. Use your face.
Eh?
Beans. Oh, she's in kick.
I don't have access to Kick.
Oh,
I'll get there one day. It's on my to-do list. I'll
To-
kick the bucket eventually.
Barney.
Yeah, I can hear him tapping around with his paws.
He just walked in.
Yeah,
Then
I've
walks
kicked
out
my
again.
cats out so they cannot bug me.
Oh, he's pretty good. He just looks at me and then walks off again. Disgust.
Well, Dash was sitting on the power circuit just underneath my tripod, and he was this close to pushing the power button to turn everything just off. I would not have been happy.
No. No. Well, I know. Yeah, Bean stays awake. Chili Dog stays awake.
Oh, thank you very much for that.
Normally we wake her up at the end with the music that she loves. Well, I think we should get out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone's very quiet, being a bit slow.
Yeah. It's a Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday. It's true.
It is.
Okay,
Got
guys.
1 day left at work, and then you are on holiday.
I know, 4 days off. So
Yeah,
exciting.
I've got 2 days left at work, and then I am off on holiday.
3 days. Do you get the Monday off?
Permanent.
Oh, you're done.
Friday's my last day.
Well, that seems gone quick.
Yeah.
Is it
has,
gardening
actually.
leave? Is it gardening leave or is it paid up and out?
I'm still a little unsure of that, so
Are you
I
owed
guess
any
I will
holidays? Are
find
you?
out. I'm owed a huge amount of holiday.
I might
pay.
just. We're going to say goodbye, stream people. Good night, Beans.